Good morning, everyone. In the last class, we have started chapter number 8, Knowing Internet, and we have already completed this chapter till the uses of Internet. Now, today we have to start from basic Internet terms. So, the first term is www. What is www? www means it's a combination of all resources and users on the internet. Whosoever is working on the internet, whatever the resources means whatever is available, the content which is available on the internet. It could be a photo, video, image, audio, anything. Whatever the content is there on the internet is called as www. The collection of the content is called as www, right? So जो भी कुछ हम इंटरनेट पे सर्च करते हैं, whatever the result comes in front of us, it is called as everything. All resources are combiningly called as www. Next is web page. Web page क्या होता है? The page which stores the information on a particular topic in an electronic form is called as web page. For example, if I'll open the school website, CRPF PS Dwarka.in, if I'll open the school website, then this is a website. A collection of all the pages is called as website. But a single page of a particular website is called as a web page. For example, now if I'll click on Students Corner, so the page which will open in front of me, so here it is, like we have class 9, 10th, 11th, 12th only in Students Corner, and the folders are locked. So we can access it with the help of password, right? So this is a page which is opening in front of us is a single page. Okay, and this is called as web page. For example, now if I'll go to syllabus in academic, if I'll go to course syllabus, then the page which is opening in front of me, this is a single web page, and every web page has a different address. Okay, for example, this address of the school website is crpfpsdwarka.in. This was a URL or the address of the school website. But abhi now, right now, there is a additional part in the URL, and that additional part is the address of web page, that is /syllabus.php. So this is not the part of address of the website, it is a part of the address of a web page. ये single web page की बात कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे /syllabus.php. This is a single web page, right? So web page contains information about only a particular topic, and website is a collection of all these interlinked pages. So all the pages on the website are interlinked with each other. Once you will click on any one of the page, or once you will click on any one of the hyperlink, it will take you to some other location. Okay? So this is called as collection of web pages is called as website. Website is collection of one or more related pages about a person or maybe the organization. Okay? And each website has an address which is called as URL. क्या बोलते हैं उसको? URL बोलते हैं. For example, I have shown you the URL of our school website is www.crpfpsdwarka.in. So this is the URL of our school website, right? And this is a page which we have opened on this website. So this is the address of the page, and this is the address or the URL of the website. Next is now, after website, next is web browser. Now, what is the use of web browser? Web browser is a software. It's a software which is used to access the resources from the internet, from www. If you want to search anything, if you want to find out anything, you need a web browser. Without web browser, you cannot do any search on the internet, whether maybe you are having an internet connection and you are having all other facility, your connection speed is also very good, but if you don't have browser, you cannot browse anything, you cannot search anything on the internet, right? So web browser is a software which help you to access the resources from the internet. So the first web browser name was Nexus, which is invented by Sir Tim Berners-Lee, right? Next is ISP. What is ISP now? ISP is Internet Service Provider. The company which provides you the internet facility is called as ISP. For example, there are many companies in India who provide us the internet services, Jio, Airtel, and CFE broadband, and uh, there are many other companies. If I'll search on Google, ISP near me. So these are the different companies which are providing internet connection. Office Broad Spectra is there. Act Corp is there. These are the different Hathway Wi-Fi broadband services, Excital broadband, NTC Network Solutions broadband service. So these are the companies which are providing internet connection at my location. Okay, so these are the different Timble broadband, and so these are the ISP, that is internet service providers हैं, उनके names, उनकी website, उनकी location, all everything is coming here, right? And it is also marked with red color. These all are the service providers. Okay, so ISP is Internet Service Provider, a company which provide you the internet services. It could be a government company, it could be a private organization, it could be any type of company. Internet access to company, families, and even mobile users for free or usually paid monthly. So they provide internet connection by charging a monthly fee, or maybe like in Geo, if earlier we were having free of cost also. So well-known ISP in India are MTNL, BSNL, VSNL, Airtel, and Geo. Hardware, what are the software and hardware requirements to access internet? Now, if you wanted to use internet connection, what are the different requirements you have? You wanted to access internet. Requirements are, first is you should have a device on which you can use internet. It could be a mobile phone, it could be a tab, it could be your computer or laptop or anything. So you need a device with the GUI operating system. GUI means graphical user interface. So graphical user interface, जिससे आप buttons click करके, आप press करके, screen पे select करके आप use कर सको operating system को, that type of graphical user interface operating system you require with the device. ठीक है? So normally आजकल जो जितनी भी devices आती हैं उनमें GUI operating system ही होता है. Like Windows is a GUI operating system. Android, अगर मैं phone की बात करूँ तो Android is a GUI operating system. Right? So most of the users are having these two operating systems only. Next is you require a modem or a device that allow computer to receive and send signals. तो आपके computer को या आपकी devices को signals send करने के लिए या receive करने के लिए you need a device, and that is called as modem. That device is called as modem. Everybody must have seen this device at their homes. Next thing is required by you is a software which is called as web browser. This is a software which allows you to access the resources from the internet. Okay, so it could be any type of browser. It could be Google Chrome, it could be Mozilla Firefox, it could be Internet Explorer or Microsoft Edge. So it could be any type of browser. And the last one is ISP, that is Internet Service Provider, a company that can provide you the internet connection. That company is also required to have an internet. Okay, now how can we get connected to the web? If I wanted to use internet at my device, maybe it's a laptop or a mobile phone, then what I have to do, I have to switch on the router first, the modem first, click on the web browser, search the content which you want to search, and then enter. So the content, you will be able to open that page. Now how can we surf on the surfing? क्या होता है? सर्च जब हम करते हैं कुछ भी इंटरनेट पे तो उसको हम बोलते हैं सर्फिंग. So surfing the web. Surfing the web, मतलब आपको इंटरनेट यूज करना है. आई थिंक दिस एवरीबडी नो बिकॉज एवरीबडी इज यूजिंग इंटरनेट दीज डेज. स्टेप वन इज यू हैव टू टाइप द URL or the address of the website in the space provided in the browser. For example, this is a area where you can enter the URL of the website. So in this area you have to write the URL of the website which you wanted to open. Next is you have to press on go button or press the enter key to open that page, and the home page of the site will open. Now what are hyperlinks? Hyperlinks are the I'll show you. Hyperlinks, these all are called as hyperlink. These are the words. It could be a picture, it could be a text, by clicking on which you will be relocated to some other location. तो ये एक टेक्स्ट भी हो सकता है, ये एक इमेज भी हो सकती है, ये एक वीडियो भी हो सकती है. आप जब उस पर क्लिक करो और कोई न्यू पेज ओपन हो जाए, दैट टेक्स्ट इज, दैट इमेज, दैट वीडियो इज कॉल्ड एज हाइपरलिंक. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, यहाँ पे ये स्कूल प्लानर जो है ये एक हाइपरलिंक है. इफ आई क्लिक ऑन दिस, अ न्यू पेज विल ओपन इन फ्रंट ऑफ मी. So that's why, because a new page is opening, so this was a hyperlink. Similarly, if I'll click on this, how do you know that this is a hyperlink or not? How can we get to know whether the link or maybe the image or maybe the video is a hyperlink or not? So once you will move your cursor over the screen, and your cursor will appear in a form of arrow. If your cursor is coming in the form of arrow, then it's not a hyperlink. But as soon as you are moving your mouse and your cursor will convert into this hand sign, then this is called as, it means that picture or that link is that word or that video is a hyperlink. You can click on that. So I can click on this. The image in its full size is opening here, right? So this is also a hyperlink. If I'll click on this option, then the national anthem will appear in English. And if I'll choose this option, then national anthem will appear in Hindi, right? So these are the links, the words by clicking on which you can open a new page. So that word, that image, that tab is called a link or a hyperlink. Okay. Now if I'm moving my mouse on this text, nothing is getting changed. My mouse is not getting converted into the hand sign. It means this is not a link. But as soon as I'll come here, the mouse or the arrow will be cursor will be converted into this hand sign. It means these two are links. Okay. So hyperlink, I think it is clear to everyone what is hyperlink. Next is now, what is an email? What is an email? Email is the fastest means of communication and most widely used means of communication also. Most of the people are using email for transferring their messages, for formal, जितनी भी फॉर्मल कम्युनिकेशन होता है. इनफॉर्मल में तो आप किसी से फेस टू फेस बात कर सकते हो, बट जब कोई फॉर्मल होता है, फॉर एग्जांपल if you are going to join a company, or maybe the company has to send you the proposal for joining or offer letter for joining, or maybe if you are going to call somebody for an interview, or maybe if you wanted to invite some students for a quiz or maybe for a competition. So for all formal situation, in all formal situation, we used to communicate through email. Email is the fastest means of communication, stands for electronic mail. It allows you to receive and send letters, messages, greetings to your friends and family members while working on computer with internet in any part of the world. So irrespective of wherever you are, you will get the email. It matlab email reaches within seconds. So if I'll send a message to you, it doesn't means that because you are living far apart from me, so it will reach within half an hour or it will reach within 1 hour or maybe 2 days. It doesn't matter at all how far we are. So the message will get delivered within seconds. So as soon as I'll press the button from here, the message will also appear on your screen. So email is the fastest means of communication through electronic media. What are the different features of email? First is there is no charge for email. If you wanted to send a mail to someone, you just have to, you should have an email account or a Gmail account. ठीक है, तो आपके पास बस account होना चाहिए. You can send an email to anyone. Then you can send a same mail to many recipients. अब आपको एक letter अगर लेट्स से आपको एक ग्रीटिंग कार्ड आपको बहुत सारे लोगों को भेजना होता है, तो उस केस में क्या होता है कि आप जो ग्रीटिंग कार्ड होता है वो आपको मल्टीपल कॉपीज ऑफ ग्रीटिंग कार्ड्स क्रिएट करने पड़ेंगे, देन ओनली यू कैन सेंड. बट ईमेल में ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, आपने एक ही ग्रीटिंग कार्ड बनाया एंड देन यू कैन सेंड इट टू एवरीवन. ठीक है, तो मेनी रेसिपेंट्स could be there. Attachments are allowed. Attachments means आप कुछ भी फाइल अटैच कर सकते हो, not only the written content. You can upload a video, you can upload a PDF or anything, or a PPT, anything. So attachment is also allowed. It is secure way of transferring a message. Nobody is going to read in between your message. Like अगर आप by post अगर आप किसी को letter भेज रहे हो and it's a confidential letter, तो यू मे हैव टू वरी अबाउट कहीं आपका डॉक्यूमेंट या कहीं आपकी लेटर बीच में डिस्क्लोज ना हो जाए, पोस्टमैन ना ओपन करके देख ले या कहीं मिसप्लेस ना हो जाए. But here you don't have to worry about anything because the email is the most securest form of sending your messages. It is paperless. No paper is used for transferring the message, and it's the fastest means of communication also. Just like your letters, parcel, and orders are delivered to your postal address, that's it, the address where you live. Similarly, email is delivered to your email address. Hence, for using email, we need an email address. So we need we need an email address. So for example, these are the two email address: crpfpsdwarka@gmail.com. This is a email address for school, for our school. You can send emails at this email address. And like crpfcomputer.project@gmail.com, here you can send all computer related projects. Earlier when we were not using software, so I used to collect all the projects of the students on this email ID only, right? The first part of the address is called as username. अब ये जो एड्रेस होता है इसमें हमारे पास टू पार्ट्स होते हैं. एक होता है डॉट से, एक होता है @ से पहले और एक होता है @ के बाद. तो जो @ से पहले होता है उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? यूजर नेम बोलते हैं. दैट इज कॉल्ड एज यूजर नेम. सो हियर crpfcomputer.project is the username, and the part followed by @ symbol or the last part of the address is called as domain name. अब ये जो Gmail जो @ के बाद में आ रहा है इसको क्या बोलते हैं हम? डोमेन नेम. डोमेन नेम बताता है कि ये कौन सी कंपनी का मेल है, याहू का है, जीमेल का, गूगल का है, या किस कंपनी का मेल है. तो ये बताता है कौन सा डोमेन है. which instruct internet about the location of the server computer where you are created your account. तो इससे कंप्यूटर को पता चलता है कि आपका जो अकाउंट है वो कौन सी कंपनी का है, वो याहू का है या फिर वो गूगल अकाउंट है. तो इससे पता चलता है कंप्यूटर को. दैट इज द लास्ट पार्ट which is also called as domain name. Okay, so this is the end of the chapter and I hope everybody is clear with all the sections of this chapter. What is an email? What are the different parts of email? Hyperlink, URL, what is surfing, how to connect your web how to connect your device to the internet, what are the software and hardware requirements to get connected to the internet.